Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Tap foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brandon Crawford will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets on by, and Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single. Angel Pagan will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play. Gregor Blanco will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Will Kuiper set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Forsythe has got it, and the side is retired. Logan Forsythe strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Steven Souza.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moore has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Number 13 settles into the box for his first chance.
Number 13.
And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kuiper has a read on it, and the inning is over. Bernie Gund steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Smiley's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Souza. 1 away. Jose Altuve in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Bases are empty, one man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, barehanded by Longoria. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome.
Third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Tomlinson.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Buster Posey is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball left side. Longoria's got it. He'll flip it to Duffy for the force, and that ends the inning. Alexi Ramirez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting,
Matt Duffy will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Cabrera in foul ground. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
now batting, center fielder, Kevin
Kiermaier is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0's the count.
Gets on top of 1 here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit to first. Gloved by Cabrera. The tag, and he is out. Miguel Cabrera is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
To short. Ramirez is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. He reached on a single in his first try.
Brandon Crawford.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting,
Angel Pagan will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Smiley peers in. Here's the 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Forsythe is there, and the side is retired. Evan Longoria is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Curveball down and in, misses. Ball 2. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. J.D. Martinez will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Kuiper has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of 1 and was a ground out victim last time. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Logan Forsythe is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Pops this one up. Moore will put this one away, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Gregor Blanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Now in the box, Will Kuiper. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez on the run. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bernie Gund. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Look out, 2-0 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lifted in the air out to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Second baseman
Jose Altuve will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier moves over. And that's the third out. Steven Souza comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Into the windup and the pitch.
Steven Souza.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kuiper has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Number 13 stands in. First offering on its way. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Posey puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Alexi Ramirez in now, hopped out in his first trip.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
And that misses, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. And the count will be full. Heading out toward shallow right. Blanco giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll Kelby Tomlinson will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The catcher, number 28.
Buster Posey steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Chop foul right at home plate. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Miguel Cabrera will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Souza is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Brandon Crawford will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And the inning. Matt Duffy will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pagan is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Kevin Kiermaier will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made out there by Pagan, and there are 2 gone now. Evan Longoria strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angel Pagan will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Gregor Blanco will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder
Will Kuiper stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hit down the third baseline. Taken in by Longoria. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
J.D. Martinez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Grounder down the line at third. Tomlinson over to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Gary Sanchez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
High in the air out to center field. Pagan waits on it. 2 down. Logan Forsythe will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And Pagan will tuck this one away, and that ends the inning. Bernie Gund will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Smiley steps into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Line toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Jose Altuve will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Brad Boxberger will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kelby Tomlinson. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Eduardo Nunez will come on to pinch hit here in a big first and second here with nobody out. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, Buster Posey is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
And how about back-to-back strikeouts after loading the bases? Wouldn't that be something?
Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Steven Souza will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
2-1.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, number 13.
Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Runners going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he is out on the tag. Alexi Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Alexi Ramirez.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Pagan has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Brandon Crawford, and they'll need him to get something going here. Alex Colomé is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Alex Colomé.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And he's set down, 1 away. Angel Pagan will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Gregor Blanco makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Will Kuiper strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Will Kuiper.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Served out to left off the end of the bat. In there, a base hit. Bernie Gund stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
For this afternoon's ball game.